My name is Mary White MacDougall, and in 1948, I was hired to teach at the Broad Cove Banks School. That's what they called it at that time. If my memory is correct, I think I had 15 students, and I was the youngest teacher they ever had, so we were just like a bunch of kids. We had so much fun together. But the sad part of it all was I was boarding in Inverness with my cousin, Faye, and her husband, Paul McNeil, and I had a walk of about close to 2 miles every day. And there were some days in the winter when I made it up over the snowbanks by crawling on my hands and knees. John Leo McIsaac and his brother used to come down from the banks to work in the mines, and some days they didn't make it, but I did. I climbed up over the snowbanks and I got to school. But Clifford Fian's wife, Virginia, was a sweetheart, and she felt sorry for me plugging along in the snow, so she used to make my hot lunch every day, so little Sextus and I would walk back to her house for lunch every day, which was nice. The children were marvelous. There were no problems. We got along so beautifully. And I left there that year, and the most of those children I never saw again. I did see John Henry Gerke and Randy MacDougall and Betty Rankin and Moxie Rankin. But as for the others, I never saw them again. Of course, I moved away from there and I got married and lived in Detroit for the rest of my life. So I made the occasional trip back to Nova Scotia, but I never saw them. I did see Virginia and Clifford Fian a few times. But those were the days. I wish I could live them over again.